Yeah. 2026, okay? We're entering 2026. Now, I've been in 2026 for a while now. I'm already in 2026, okay? For you, it's 2025. For the average person, they're looking at their phone, they're looking at the calendar, it says 2025. For me, it says 2026. And I've been in 2026 since December 1st of 2025. You're like, how the fuck does that work? That doesn't even make sense. How have you been in 2026? Because I'm in the future, baby. I'm thinking about the future. I'm living in the future. I am acting and working like I'm already in the future. See, what happens is, people let off their goals. And by the way, this isn't some motivational video. So don't pause it here and leave because you're like, oh, he's just talking about some motivation stuff. No, this is just one side snippet in the broad lesson about it being 2026 and how to absolutely smash it in 2026. Because in 2026, you're going to have 12 years worth of work that gets done in 1 year. I'm going to explain that in a second. But what's happening for most people right now is Christmas just kind of finished up and New Year's is coming around and they're chilling, right? And New Year's is on like a Thursday. And then so you have like a real day Friday on the 2nd, and then you got that weekend, and then the next Monday's the 5th. So they didn't do any work yet in the new year until the 5th of January, right? And this whole month has just been a continuation of Thanksgiving, and like you work a little bit for the first week, and then the second week, and then Christmas comes around, and you're chilling, and you're not doing anything. I get it. That's how most people are living. Okay? You cannot be living like that. This time of the year is the most wasted time of the year. You're going to tell me from Christmas the 25th until the 5th of January, you're not getting anything done? You're not getting anything done in 10 days? It's absolutely ridiculous. And most people start the year with that lack of momentum, and they treat the rest of the year the exact same. They don't warm up until March. And then by the time they really get going, it's summer. It's June, July, August, they're chilling, school's out, they're with their kids, that sort of thing. Then they go back to work, real hard. They're locked in September, October, November. Oh, Thanksgiving's back, holiday season, Christmas is here. I don't have anything going on. They make no progress. The average person makes no progress. So by now we've established the people that are walking around out there, okay? We've established that they're not doing anything throughout the year. They're not pushing the needle forward. They're not progressing. They're not building anything. They're maybe sort of half working for a few months out of the year with no momentum. We've established that, okay? Now you and me, we're already living, hopefully you're living with me already in the new year. What does that look like? That means squeezing every ounce out of the time we have to build right now. Why is that? One, the reason we need to work that hard and slave away at the job, the work, the asset that we're building, the business, is because it's getting way harder to make it. Like, I don't say that as just to say that and instill fear or anything like that. I'm saying that as reality. The inflation is going nuts. The fraud, you just see the stuff recently out of Minnesota, where the Somalians are stealing all this money. The fraud is going nuts. At every corner, you as a hardworking individual that does right by yourself, your family, and your country, and the other people in your community, you are being taken advantage of at every single turn. From taxes, to inflation, to fraud, to your job, to different political policies, okay? That is the reality. So it's getting harder and harder to make it. But you can still make it. You can still go online and make a bunch of money. You can still be independent. You can still start a business. You still have free speech. You still have your rights. So knowing that you can make it, but knowing that it's harder, I personally, and my friends, and the people that are in my circle, are personally taking every single moment that we have possible to make it, to overcome all those setbacks and go to the next level. That's why we have to work that hard. Now, how do we actually become more efficient, more productive than the average person in the new year? One, we don't wait until the new year and, okay, twiddle my thumbs, sit around, hang out. Like, am I doing that? No, I'm ready. I'm up, man. I'm up. yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm up, I'm ready to go. I'm excited about what I'm doing every single day. If you're not excited, you're just not gonna, it's not gonna happen. But because I'm excited and because I understand the consequences of the situation, the consequences of not making it, which is certain death for me and my people and my bloodline, the answer is to compress years into months, weeks, and days. So the strategy has to be around how can I turn every month into a year's worth of progress? You know, if the average person only barely works, basically a couple days, couple weeks, couple months out of a year, okay, how can I compress the progress that they might make in their time into a singular month? That is the strategy. And anybody who really made it and blew up on a large scale in a fast time frame did similar. So the strategy going into New Year's is to hit it fast and hard. So today is the 27th. We are already working. We were working yesterday. Yeah, we took time off for Christmas, hung out with the family, whatever, that sort of thing. Cool, that's normal, that's fine. But the day after Christmas, today, tomorrow, every day leading up to New Year's, we are going. We're not waiting until January 5th. I might be on a flight tomorrow if I need to be on a flight tomorrow. I might be filming some crazy collaboration video with somebody tomorrow. I might be booking 12 sales calls immediately, and I never take sales calls. But if that's what it requires, I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm adaptable, I'm ready, and I'm aware at every single moment. And things change. When you're trying to build a business, you're trying to hustle, you're trying to bring cash, things change. So you might start the year with a plan. Everybody starts the year with a plan. They call it New Year's resolutions. That's what they called it when I was a kid. I don't really hear people call that anymore. You get the idea. And usually the New Year's resolutions are like, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds this year. Like, dude, you can lose 5 pounds in a week. Just don't eat. Easy. Okay, so little goals, they're setting little goals and they're giving themselves the whole 12 months to do it. I want you to give yourself big goals, and I want you to give yourself 1 month to do it, 30 days. It's actually not that difficult. Okay, so in 30 days, if you had never made money before, could you make 50 grand on the internet in the next 30 days? Could you hit your first 50K month now? Could you? I think you could. There's plenty of people that are doing it with their eyes closed. With their eyes closed, they're doing it. So set a big goal and set a time limit and do that and recalibrate it every single month. That's how we make every month a year's worth of progress. So for me, I'm entering the year with a singular goal for January because that is my first year of 2026. And I have that singular goal. I have some smaller little things, okay? But every ounce of my effort is going towards that goal first while maintaining a lot of the other little things, like maintaining my health, maintaining my relationships, while I go for this one singular big business goal. And then what happens at the end of January? We review the goal. We recalibrate it. We look at it. And then we say, what's the next stage? And that's our goal for February. So the goal that most people would want to accomplish in the next 12 months, I did in the first month of the year. And then when it comes to February, another goal that they might want to accomplish in 12 months, right? Another big one, another level up that they're looking at 2027 and 2028 for. I'm looking at for February of 2026. That's the second year of 2026 for me, right? For me and my people. So I'm going to do that every single month. I'm not going to let the general momentum of life and people and things and outside distractions pull me away from those individual goals. You see, you have to eliminate the things that average people are yanked away on, right? They get yanked away from the things that they have established as the things that they want. And it starts day one because they're 5 days into the year and they're not working yet. They're not going after their goal. They're not doing anything. They're chilling until the 5th, which is like, oh, I've been drunk for 2 weeks. Let me wake up and I have to go to work. I can't watch cartoons. And they hate their job. And they don't think it's possible to start something on the internet or start something independent or for themselves. And so they're stuck. That's the reality for the average person. Now, if you found this channel and you're watching this, I guarantee that's not your reality. And now I'm giving you the blueprint to super make it not your reality ever. Like, you don't have to go to a job after you implement things like this. So you're gonna set a goal. You're not gonna wait till January 5th. You're gonna do it as soon as you see this video. And then you're gonna make a new goal every single month, and you're not gonna get pulled this way and that way and the other way by people, things, news, events, and general distractions. And if you can just do that for 1 year, if you can lock in for 1 year, the great lock-in of 2026, if you can do that for 1 year, you're going to ascend as a person, as a human, as an individual in your society, and as a contributing member to your freedom and success. That's what's going to happen. That's genuinely what's going to happen. So I've been living that reality for many years now. And going into 2026, I'm doing it even stronger because I've been living in 2026 already for about a month now. I'm waiting for you people to catch up to me, okay? Look, this is not supposed to be a motivational rant. I'm not a motivational speaker. I say that in a lot of my videos. But it ends up being this like charged up, energetic video all the time, and take what you will from that. But I just want more people in my circle that are winners. I want more people to be successful. I want more people to be charged up because we got a battle in front of us. We got a society that isn't where it's supposed to be or could be. We got a lot of smart people watching this channel, watching me. I'm a smart person. I got a lot of smart people on my team. I got a lot of smart clients. I got a lot of smart people in my family. I want more smart people in my circle. So if it takes me just jumping on camera and randomly ranting, like I had no plan for this video other than I'm already in 2026 and here's what I'm doing for it. And I kind of laid that out and it turned into this whole motivational, whatever speech, but also tactical as well. You better implement this stuff. But I say all that to say, I want more and better people in my circle, always increasing in number, always increasing in quality, and anybody that is no longer fit for the standard probably is no longer watching or, associated with me. It just naturally the fall off happens. But we need a strong circle. We need a strong network. We need a strong business. We need positive financials, positive energy, and positive ideas and aesthetics going into the new year and going into the subsequent years after this, because we got a battle in front of us. We got a lot of people that don't want to see people like you and me win. And the way for us to win is to be dedicated and strong and rich and successful and taking care of our families and not distracted by degenerate bullshit and chaos. That's how we win. That's how we win. So if you want to win with me, make sure to subscribe, watch the video, send the video to a friend, watch the other videos on the channel, DM me, say what's up, because I want you in my network. I want winners in my network. I want people that are getting filthy rich, filthy successful, filthy strong, super jacked in 2026 with me. See you in the next one.